How you doing, Capricorn? You want to talk, huh? Your future. So you're 10 of coins. You feel like you got everything you need right now, Capricorn. You're abundant. You seem like the head of the household. You got everything under control. Possibly trying to build something. Business from the ground up, maybe. This is you all over, Capricorn. What crosses you is 8 of Cups. You want to walk towards something. You want to walk towards an emotional fulfillment. Possibly. Maybe you feel like a family system that you've been a part of or a party of has been less than emotionally fulfilling for you, and you would like to move on towards greener pastures, possibly move away from your place of origin towards somewhere new. Could be a move coming up, or possibly considering of one, but you feel rooted in some regard. Now, your foundation, the causes of your situation, your physical and emotional needs, plus your subconscious desires. This is the moon. These are dreams. These are also the unknown, fears, nightmares. You don't know what to expect, what's in front of you, but you want to go towards something that's emotional, fulfilling for you. Something that you want to build up, but you don't really know if it's going to be successful. You're unsure if the work and effort that you put into it, it's gonna give you exactly what you would want. Maybe it's a wanting of something new, wanting to make, it's kind of like you wanting to build something into existence, something you've only dreamed about, but now, the past is the King of Coins. This is you all over, Capricorn. You are a master manifester. Why can't I speak? You are the king of the tangible. You create your own wealth and the things that you need and abundance around you from the things that you have around you. I mean, this is you all the way. You could have a Capricorn moon, or possibly a north or south node. Your goals, Queen of Swords, is to learn by experience, cutting out things that, people, places, and things that don't serve you, the things that hold you back or make you feel oppressed, the things that don't help you succeed and grow in life. Perhaps you've had a family unit who was less than supportive and who you feel like held you back in a lot of ways. Maybe you were always the dependable one, trying to hold everything together and put out all the small fires, but you're kind of sick of doing that now, and you're cutting things off, and you're building a new path for yourself. Because if they didn't understand before, you were the one that brought the abundance. You're the one, the glue that held it all together, like you always were. And now that I feel that now that they're aware of what they lost when they feel your absence, you're also aware of how freeing it is to finally be able to focus on yourself. Now, what's ahead of you? 9 of Coins. Your future. This is independence. This is pre-Empress. This is a wealthy single woman who has everything that she needs, who tends to her own garden, who nourishes herself and those that she loves, who's not for want, and it's somebody who's very abundant. I see coins all over this, and I'm loving it. I really am. How you see yourself, your personal strengths and weaknesses, an individual perspective of you, the devil. Yeah, Cappy, because this is who you are. I mean, I think Capricorn being associated with the devil, it can have a negative connotation to it, but not unless it's in a Capricorn reading. I mean, this is you standing in all your glory. This is you taking your power back. This is you investing in yourself and creating something amazing, and no longer letting those who try to pigeonhole you into, or possibly even scapegoat you, or try to put you in a box of where they think that you should be, possibly subjugated to them, having to nourish all of them when you just go feel depleted as they deplete you. And I know that you feel it, and you feel the difference now that you were able to get some insight. Now, your environment, your home, your surroundings, family, loves, friends, and work, that which is outside of yourself, and how others perceive you. So, maybe you're keeping to yourself. Maybe after you cut them off, and maybe you're no longer communicating with them. Now that's them feeling that absence. Now it's them feeling worried and unsure if this time they kind of went too far. Because maybe if these were family members, these were people that kind of like took advantage of you in a lot of ways. And they almost felt entitled to, like it was okay for them. to do that, because it was always that way. And maybe for a time being that you took or accepted a role that you were given, but you're no longer accepting that role, and now they have to look at themselves to see how they don't have anyone else to blame but themselves. Now they feel that weight of existence and reality now, and before nobody ever really appreciated you, right? Up until you're gone. Up until you took your power back. Because maybe you had kind of like a maybe you had a family system that was kind of narcissistic, who kind of used money or used things over you, like any kind of control tactics and things, and made you think that you needed them. And maybe you thought that you did, and maybe there's small kind of tinges in ways that you, even though you're done, you're cutting them off, you're investing in yourself, and it's showing. And they're feeling it. They're feeling the absence, the weight of the absence. And maybe there's a tinge of guilt that you have for walking away, or maybe a tinge of a fear of the unknown, of truly being without, even though they were toxic. Maybe these people were around for a very long time, and it was the only family that you knew, or in some ways, or even if this is not just a family unit, it could be like a job that you've been at for a really long time, and possibly it could be a job or a business with all these pentacles, like a family business here. Could be even definitely a family business, but it's unfulfilling for you, and you're done, you're cutting it off, and you feel like you were taken advantage of for way too long, and you're standing in your power, and they're feeling the hurt. Your hopes and fears of attaining the goal, the lesson to be learned, your hopes and fears. Now, Capricorn, you've never been afraid of going alone. Possibly you've been wanting this alone time for a really long time, to be able to sit with your thoughts and to take care of what you need to. And that was the worst thing, I guess, being in this situation, is they expected so much for you, but nobody ever reached out to help you and ask you what you needed or what they could do for you. And that's the worst thing in the world, when you feel depleted, because they keep you away from the things that you have to do in order to feel okay. And when people deplete you of your time and energy, it's just like money. And you want this, you've been waiting for it, but maybe in some ways it's something that you fear as well. Even though you want it, even though you've been yearning for this time for yourself and to, unlock the cage that you felt oppressed in, there's a fear of it too, that maybe this will be the standard for the rest of your life. that how long would I have to, even though you want it and you yearn for this time for yourself and to invest in yourself, to take care of yourself instead of taking care of those who never look to take care of you. It's your hopes and your fears. Because, you know, even though it was an unfulfilling connections, it still was connections. Even though it's like an unsupportive support system. It's like they fill up the space by being there, and it's like that's pretty much it. But you're ready for this. I know you are with this Queen of Swords. You got your Capricorn out, and you're going towards something that's going to be amazing. I mean, you know you have to drop the weight. Your outcome is your 10 of Cups. The reward, the quality or tool that will help you achieve your breakthrough. This alone time is gonna make you come into yourself, is gonna work on yourself and your family unit. And you could be a mother with this 9 of Coins, maybe a single mother, you know. And you're looking to build happiness within yourself and not give to people who deplete you. And you're ready for this. You're ready to go full force. And it's sad because you want to be able to depend on people that you love and care about. And in some ways, you covet that other people have it as well, and you never really got that. Even the family members that you took care of, and maybe in some ways that you would be a little too trusting to those that you love, even though if they hurt you multiple times, because you can have a strange sense of misplaced loyalty. But that's the thing that they kept you chained as well, is your love and devotion for them. They made you feel responsible for them in some ways, but yet they never felt responsible until reaching out for you. And you know it now. You know it's something that you have to do. You do fear it, but it's needed. Release to change so you can go towards your happiness. And maybe these people held you back from a really long time from achieving something that you want to do. You know, your North Node, to follow your life path. And now you're cutting off the people who will stand in your way from going towards it. This will lead to your abundance. And look, all of these cards, the people who's around you, now they got the swords. You're not going to pick that up anymore for them. Knight of Clubs, going towards it with vigor, fast, with passion, going towards your life path, your life goals, and you're not looking back, because you know you learn by experience. Because when people show you who they are, you believe them. But I'll give you some advice, Capricorn. But either way, I see some really good things for you. Where is, here we go. Capricorn, advice. Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Okay, so round and round, this is karma. This is actually, this is dharma, is really what it is. Karma is desire, want energy towards to give another. Now dharma, this is things that you were meant to do within this lifetime that you didn't get to do in your last life. Your South Node is your last life, that is your Ketu, your past life. Your Rahu is your current life. This is your Dharma, going towards it. This is what you're meant to do within this life. Yeah, you're thinking. Maybe you thought a lot about these dynamics that you've had from the past, like how is it that they constantly mirror the other, or constantly it's the same issues over and over again. And you took the time out to reflect on it, but don't ruminate. It's time to go and co-create with spirit, because once you go through your life path, it's not going to be a struggle anymore. Because, you know, if it's your life path, you don't have to keep swimming against the current. The current will guide you, and it will carry you the moment you're at your own life path. And that's what I got for you, Cappy. It's a dope reading, and you guys are the best. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. There's a donation box below if you would like to, and also sometimes I leave extra notes and stuff if I have some afterwards down there below. Alrighty, bye.